It's in my shop. There's so much junk in there, I only have like one little spot to work because everything's just filled. I don't throw anything away. There it is. Fire hazard. And I bought this circus tent one time that was an actual freak show that went around Florida back in the early 70s, and I cut it up and make all kind of banners out of it, or all the weird stuff I have in the museum. Anyway, that was my chicken I had that lived at 21 years old. I'd take him to shows with me, and he would tell fortunes. He'd put a quarter in, and this little egg would drop out with a fortune in it. One day in Birmingham, he made $145 one day, quarter at a time. Made more than me. That's him. He just died in March, and he was 21 years old. It was a world record, but I didn't know it. The oldest chicken was 17 when it died. Then I make sort of girly stuff too. Lamps and things. Chandeliers. Chandelier. And decorate houses. This is the house I did a lot of decorating. More chandeliers. Chairs, and I'll take t-shirts up, cut them up, and weave the bottoms with old t-shirts and carve stuff in the backs. And my girlfriend Natalie, she sort of does the same hogwire stuff but on fabric. This is one of her shirts, and that's a quilt she made. That's a piece of furniture I found on the side of the road and drilled into it, sewed into it, great blue hair in there. Scrap on it. A bowl of old dowels. More baskets. Sort of like that one. That's more of Natalie's clothes there. It's all hand sewn. It takes she has about 30 ladies in Florence, Alabama that sew in their house. They'll come there and she'll make a pattern and they'll take it back to their house and sew for months to make all that hand sewn dresses and shirts. This is a show we had in Florence with a bunch of chairs that I made. It's a big sculpture made out of the chairs. Well, that would come back. And then I met Jay and everybody, and we started going to the real studio. I was at an art show, and this girl named Cynthia Conley from Washington, D.C. came and saw my stuff, and she was doing a project there and wanted to make some panels on this fruit stand she was building. So I went there and then met all Jay and everybody. And when I first met Jay, he was working on the Music Man house, and he wanted to build a gate in the front, so I taught the students how to do the hog wire stuff on the gate, and then they put it onto the house. That's Music Man. He was in the movie the other night, so the railings are all woven. The students did all that after I showed them how to do it on the gate. And that's the vegetable stand we built. It has 10 big panels that all slide out on those tracks there. If y'all ever go to New Bern, you can see that. It's a real studio. We found all that stuff in dumps and old road signs. And then Carol built the sub rosa there, and I helped her build well just bought an old welder at the auction one night and just taught myself to weld. So she wanted to have a thing there where the stars shine through. On the summer solstice, the stars at a certain time line up through all those circles and shine on the floor. June 21st. Then, when I got tangled up with Jay out there, we went out to Marfa, and then he's building a motel out in Marfa that's called El Cosmico, and you can go out there and rent an old vintage, like Airstream camper and stay in it. It's like 30 of them in a circle. Or you can rent a tent or a teepee. And every year they have a party sort of like the Doonanny. Pretty fun. So if you ever go to Marfa, it's right next to the, what's that place called, Jay?
The Border Patrol.
Yeah.
No, it's next to Chinati.
Chinati. Donald Judd. That's the shower there we built and the bathroom. And the bar for the party. That's a yurt you can rent out there. Then we started getting projects all over the country, and they called us from Washington one day and wanted us to build a weird project on this median out in the middle of the highway. So we put 500 solar panel that powers 500 LED lights. And then when we took it down, it was all recycled into something. A lot of it got recycled into this art that's in here tonight. How long did it take us to build it? 2 months. It was very hard sticking all that up. Cars coming right by him. Yeah, it was just a temporary thing, so we recycled every bit of it after the show was over.